All right, now that in the last video we saved a file or uploaded a file to Google Drive, we need to possibly get that file from Google Drive back to our device. Unfortunately, you won't be able to open a file from Drive right onto Photopea, so you need to bring it back to either our laptop, desktop, or iPad. So once again, I have the iPad view here to screen share with you in this recording, and then I'll do it again from desktop. This is pretty easy. With the exception of one possible misplacement on the iPad, and I want to definitely show you where that might be. So we're going to have the iPad share screen here in 3 seconds. All right. Hopefully that shifted. Okay, so in Drive, we want to go back to the file that we uploaded last time. So it's in the iArt folder. There it is, the doc test, right? So I'm going to click that. In the top right, let me move my camera so that you can correctly see that. In the top right, you're going to see 3 dots. Click that 3 dot, and then you're going to want to choose the Open In option. It's about halfway down. Hopefully, you'll see me click on it there. Now, when you click Open In, you're going to have a couple options pop up. The big one that we want is Save to Files. Again, I'm going to move this camera in case that's in the recording. We want Save to Files right here. So I'm going to click Save to Files. Then it'll appear like this. You'll either have iCloud or On My iPad. Hey guys, you want to do the On My iPad option, and don't click anything else in there. Just leave it as the general On My iPad. After that, click Save in the top right. Once you've done that, it doesn't look like anything happened, but we definitely want to go double check that it actually did save into our Files app. So go back to your home screen on your iPad, click the Files app. Now, normally we're in Downloads because when you do File Save as PSD in Photopea, it goes to Downloads. However, here we did On My iPad. So if you're in the Browse option, you can click on My iPad and you should see Doc Test. The option that I like better, honestly, guys, is Recents. We recently did it. I'm recording it right now at 8:54 a.m. and there it is right there. A third option that's like super foolproof is physically type the file name in. Right there, Doc Test. Boom, done. Once it's on your iPad, then we can open it in Photopea as we have been doing. All right, iPad is going to stop the screen share and also leave the Zoom. All right. So now we'll go over that same thing, but on desktop. So I will share my laptop screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open Drive, however you want to get there. I get here by going to Google and then hitting Drive here. There's plenty of ways to get there. On Drive, once it loads, we're looking for the iArt folder. A good example of this would be if you're working on the iPad from home, but now you come into school and you want to use one of the MacBooks. You'll go onto the MacBook, log in, get the file from here. So a couple different ways. I would say the most foolproof way, to be honest, is click the file. And then the download button here is in the top right. It has a down arrow. Go ahead and click that. If you're using Chrome, it will appear in the bottom right. Doc Test, and it has a parentheses 1 just because it doubled up for me, which is fine. Whatever, no biggie. We can save it differently later. So I'm going to go ahead and then click and drag and move that to the desktop right there, getting it out of your downloads folder again, okay? That is how you can get the file from Drive onto your iPad or onto a laptop. All right, guys, let's practice that, and then we'll be good to go.